What the hell is going on? We are here and back. The best seats in town, the cheap seats.
Seats on a Monday. Yeah.
That's right. On a
What up, Big
Monday.
Mike? What's going on with you?
Nah, same old shit. What up, normal guy? Oh, hey, Zeus, what's going on?
Oh, hey, Zeus in the building. Normal stat guy. Yeah.
Normal stat guy.
Normal
Man,
stat guy.
it's upon us. The draft is coming. Free agency opens up this week, I believe. Maybe the beginning of next week. Trades are going to start popping. It's about to get nuts. NFL's about to blow the hell up.
That's got a couple trades up already, Mike. Big Mike.
Oh, yeah. There's already a couple going down.
Breaking news for Scully team. Hit me, normal guy. Hit me right now.
You got normal guy already on it.
Hit me, normal guy. What you got? Hey,
don't disappoint him. You're going to say some shit if you make him upset. He'll be sad.
No, because you know what? I'm open to. Hey, it's still, you see me, I'm still wearing the attire. It's still kicking in. Whatever they do is what they do. You see? I was just about to say that shit. That's expected. Normal guy is all good. He did his thing. He the captain's gone. Pete Skrills, what up?
It's all good, normal guy. Hey, Zeus apologized that he was wrong about the
Zeus. Hey, Zeus. That's what I'm talking about stand up and keeping your own receipts. I forgot about that. It's been a few weeks. You've been MIA, but I appreciate that, bro. We all can be wrong. It's all good, man. It's all good. Normal guy, Darius Slay. Yo, salutes to Slay. He did his thing. But we good. We all right. Nothing to cry about. Not too much.
Now that means they're gonna open that door to make a trade, and I feel like they need to call
the Browns.
Let's
make that Browns trade.
Whether it's Ward or whether it's Newsome.
I want Ward.
I know you want Ward. I know you do.
I know, yeah. I want Ward, and I know y'all want to give up. Y'all gonna give up a little more for Ward. Y'all want a little more back. So
we'll see.
Speaking of Browns, Mike. So Matt Stafford going back to the Rams, right? Now you were saying Stafford was heading to the Browns. Well, that ain't gonna happen unless things change.
No. That doesn't mean it's not gonna happen.
Right. And that's what I said. It don't mean it not. But Stafford's a man of his word. But now I'm looking at y'all quarterback situation. And I'm looking at the second guy you said y'all was already looking at getting. I'm looking at Justin Fields, Mike, or Jackson Dart. Gotta get him.
Listen, Jackson Dart. If you watched the combine, you saw some of him. I mean, he looked beautiful throwing them balls, man. He looked real good. Will Howard dropped in stock. He didn't have a good. Dylan Gabriel looked like trash. I mean, there were some guys out there that just looked shitty. But yeah, Jackson Dart did his thing. I mean, he just looked accurate as hell. The ball looked beautiful. I mean, footwork was nice. It was some good things. I mean, the combine was nice overall. I mean, you had some nice dudes out there running for it.
Some athletes out there for real.
Some defensive players. I mean, I don't put a lot of stock into the combine because, I mean, it's whatever. But just for everybody to see what it is, the QB stats are. But I don't know. We'll see pro days. I think pro days are better. What's up, Yoli? Debo said Debo is more of a 3-athlete wide receiver than a 2 with the Commanders. Hey, they'll take the Swiss Army knife because, he could be the running back. He can run back there, get handed the ball off, do little stupid stuff. I think they will love him over there with Scary Terry and Nahami Brown. I think that'll be great. Stafford. Yeah, why leave the Browns? Or why leave the Rams? I don't know.
Why? Well, I mean, because Cooper Kupp's a free agent. I think Kupp's on his way out. But at the end of the day, Kupp is not that same guy no more. And Puka's the real star, number one over there. So I feel like it's hard. It's not easy. You're not going to just find a Cooper Kupp anywhere. But at the end of the day, I mean, like Jesus said, and I agree with that, Mike. You sent that to me. I'm not scared of Deebo Samuel going to the Commanders. To me, he's injury prone. He's not a number 2 receiver. He don't scare me as a receiver. He scares me more as a Swiss Army knife. I think that's a bigger loss for the Niners. But now I feel like it is. And now you put up Ayuk is looking to get traded. So to me, I want Red Jet to jump in here real quick, but we're gonna go back if she jump in. To me, it looked like that they starting to take this shit out of Shanahan's hands. Maybe we're gonna get back to making Kittle the top 3, top 2 tight end that he is, and start running the ball. Because if you're getting rid of Debo and Ayuk, then that's all Shanahan's passing game. Mike, what you think about that?
It's weird that they're doing that. Maybe they're trying to throw Ayuk out there in a trade to get another receiver and some draft picks. Maybe they see something in the draft that they like, or maybe they're trying to gear up and throw a package together to go get somebody else. Maybe, you know, they were in the Myles Garrett sweepstakes. There's other stuff that they're trying to be involved in, but the Niners are just weird with all the things and parts that are moving right now. It's weird.
Weird, bro.
Normal guy, yeah. Isaiah Bond, his stock definitely did drop.
Yeah,
he didn't look the greatest. Dart to the Rams. I'm telling you, I think the Browns make that move for him. If they don't draft Cam Ward or Shador earlier, I think they make that move back up to grab him.
Well, they say he going. They said, well, now they said after his combine, like you said last week, he was an early second, late first round. But after this combine and how some guys drop, he's starting to get in that top 15. So the Browns might have to make a decision. You know,
that's why I said I'm okay with moving back, trade back, talk to these teams, trade back, get some picks, and then draft Jackson there.
Yeah, get him late, get him in the 20 or 15. Yeah, pick up an extra. You rest, Mike. You know you smart, bro. We smart here. It's the man cave. It's cheap seats. The best thing to do is drop back like 7 to 10 slots, get you another pick, and then still get the kid, right?
That's what I'm saying. I'm okay with doing that slide because there's a lot of teams that want to move up to get Cam Ward or get one of these Shador Sanders type. And I'm down for the trade back. You could jump back down 6, 7 spots and still be in the top 10. If you really like Dart that much, if that's your man, you got extra picks, you got another second rounder you can use, all this stuff, boom. You got your boy.
Hey,
and Higgins got free. He got tagged. He ain't going anywhere.
Yeah. Jay called that early. When they upped that salary cap.
Yeah, he got franchised.
Yeah, they tagged him because they know they can't let him go. Hey, Zeus, look, you started off with the apology. I love it. Taking, ownership of your receipts. But then he hitting them. I like what Jesus saying. Right. Mike, who said this? I know stats matter. But I said that Ayuk was not worth that money. And I said
after 1 year like that, that's too much money.
Nah. And now the Browns, man, what are the Niners doing, man? They signed him 6 months ago. He got hurt. Now they think somebody gonna take that trade? No way. Nobody's taking that Ayuk contract. He's not worth it.
It would have to be where the Niners paid a chunk of it to make it worth it. What up, Bobby G?
Bobby G, what up? And then Jesus says Browns can trade for. I like that, Jesus, for the Browns, but y'all not taking our backup. Y'all,
I'm good. I'm good on that, man. I'm cool.
Mike, you sure you don't want Kenny Pickett though?
Hell no, I don't want no damn Kenny
Pickett. I'll send you Kenny Pickett for that belt you got in the background. Straight up straight. That boy got the Ali back there.
That's right. The rumble in the jungle belt back there.
Jungle. I'm going to try to get that off Big Mike hands, but I don't see that shit happening.
Hell no. Hey, normal guy, you're right. Bengals released Alex Cappa. That is going to open up some space. My problem is you're robbing Peter to pay Paul now. You need defense, but your offensive line hasn't been that great, and now you're going to release a dude that's played 50 games straight for you, and just imagine to do what? To do what with that? Now you got to build the offensive line back. If you need Burrow to stay standing, he had one of his best years ever, and you're going to get rid of some of the offensive line. Unless you got somebody stepping the hell right in, playing that spot, I don't see what the move is. I get breaking free money because you got to pay Jamar. You got to pay Hendrickson. Higgins is on the tag, but you're going to have to pay him too, and you got to bring in some defensive help. I just don't know about getting rid of the offensive line now. That's a little crazy.
I don't get it. Hey, Zeus, you're right. Tanner's a beast, man. He could start on another team in another couple of years. I like him. But not you just like this what you're saying. It's they early. These teams is already scrambling. They doing what Lamar Jackson do when he see one pass rusher. Scramble. They scrambling. They scrambling already. That don't make no sense, man. No sense with that move right there at all.
I mean, I get it. They're trying to free up stuff now because, again, when the market opens up, they can do their thing. They can make their trades. And all that's coming within this week, beginning of next week. And it's going to go crazy. Like I said, there's already stuff happening, trades, all that stuff's going down. I do see the Browns jumping in and getting involved in some things.
Yeah.
I see the Eagles jumping in and getting involved in some things. Again, you just saw they released Darius Slay. They're going to want to bring someone else in. They already said that they're not going to allow the Commanders to go after Myles Garrett, that before that could happen, they're going to throw the old Godfather move. It's, an offer you can't refuse type thing to the Browns and make it to where it's so good that the Browns have to say yes. But I
don't think the Browns are ever going to say yes. I was just about to say, we see you over there on YouTube, Linda. What up?
What's going on, Linda? Appreciate you.
Yeah, we love new hope for the Browns. Yes. The Browns is the Deshaun Watson thing is going to get wrapped up, hopefully, in the next couple months, Mike says, before everything clicked. Myles Garrett, man, you got to give up a lot for Myles. I don't think the Eagles are going to do it, and I don't think the Commanders can do it, Mike, and I don't think the Browns really want to do it.
The Browns don't have to do anything, but the Commanders and the Eagles both can. All they got to do is starts with 2 first-rounders, and then you make your move after that. And if the Commanders feel like they're right on the verge of Super Bowl, then they're gonna throw it all in because they feel like their offense is where it's at. They just need that defense to be a step up because they're gonna let Payne go.
Yeah.
So you're about to see money free up there, and then the Eagles, they know they can go back, but they don't want Washington to add to their already stack.
Yeah.
So why not add to theirs and put him on that line and say, hey, we're going to run this defense to the Super Bowl next 3 years.
March 10th, the legal negotiation window.
There you go. That's when, and then 3 days later, it really opens.
Good shit, normal guy. So I mean, I could see that fight between the Commanders and the Eagles because Howie Roseman is not going to let that happen, and especially if we got Josh Sweat. So think about it, okay? Josh Sweat going to demand a lot of money for the great year he's had. He's young. If you're not going to bring Josh Sweat back, then you're going to do the same thing that you did with Sweat and Hassan Reddick. Then you bring what's the name in from the Browns, but it's going to cost you a lot more. But Garrett does fit Garrett fits any defense. Can we call that what it is? I mean, but
he does.
Mike, what you think? The Browns need 2 first rounds and a couple players, and throw some players in there too.
I don't know. If I'm the Browns, I don't trade him. You're gonna be here, buddy. Get ready to be here. Unless someone comes at us with some absolute insane shit, like we're giving you 2 first rounds, 2 second rounds, and a starting player. Be like, what?
Yeah, and Howie ain't gonna do that. I don't know about the Commanders.
You might have to pause a minute, like, all right.
Yeah, he fit all schemes. That's right, normal guy.
So normal guy scheme.
The normal guy scheme. Just get your money, get your stats up. So I don't see Howie throwing the not the boat at you. We can't. I can see a team that's on the edge, that's kind of there, and like, man, we want to make that Myles Garrett splash. But I think the Deshaun Watson situation, Mike, is really what got Garrett here. I feel like if they can clean this Deshaun Watson situation up and then bring in Jackson Dart, Myles still is a homer, bro. He's still gonna ride. He just don't like to see that shit.
He just did a video where he was talking about bow tie night. And for those who don't know what bow tie night is, the owner, Dan Gilbert, his son had passed away. He had a condition, and he was a big part of the Cleveland Cavaliers, when they drafted Kyrie, when they got LeBron, all this stuff. He was a big part of all these things, and bow tie night represents him. And he did a video saying, hey, I love seeing him. I love being a part of the Cavs because he owns a percentage of the Cavs.
Right.
So he's not just going to – this whole thing right now, I see where it's at. I just don't think they're just going to let him roll out. And they already said they'll make him a $40 million man, a $40 million a year man, the highest paid defensive player ever. They already said they'll do that. Now they just need to make sure they solidify the quarterback position, bring in a veteran, draft a rookie, and say, hey, this is what it is. We're not trying to rebuild, but we're bringing the veteran in to lead the team through now, and the rookie to come in right after it, and then add the pieces. So we'll see how it all really pans out. But again, I'm not getting rid of him. I'm doing exactly what I need to do. Barry and Stefanski stood right by it and said they're not doing it. It's not happening. And I don't really believe he wants to go either. He's just sick and tired of this every other year, it being good, not good, good, not good. Well, and it's like it's dramatic. It's playoffs 11-6 to 4-13. Like, there's no in between in this shit.
Right. They got to stay consistent. I think they made a good move by getting rid of Amari. He not really trying to play. Amari Cooper don't have that head on straight. I don't think he ever really did. I mean, he always was a great talent and a great athlete, but I don't think his head is right for being a superstar. So that move, I feel like kind of was like, all right, because that's exactly what he's looking for. You know, he want that type of team. And then if they bring in, now y'all looking at probably, like you said, Kirk Cousins, bringing in Kirk Cousins, he definitely got that attitude. And then Jackson Dart got that attitude. So I feel like they just a couple of pieces away from quiet and all this. And right, Jesus Cooper not a superstar. He never wanted to be. And when you said with the Eagles, I think another bad. I'm waiting on some information about Milton. I think Milton might be gone. So that's why I'm feeling like it's either Sweat or Milton might be gone. People are throwing a lot of money out there. Don't be surprised next week if Milton get traded from the Eagles. I can see that happening.
Well, yeah, you got that, and then you got Nick Braun. The money there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gotta get Zach Braun. I would rather have Zach Braun than Milton because we got Lyman. Can't let Zach Braun go. That's what I thought normal guy was gonna say, but I know better. They cannot let Zach Braun go at all. That's all I'm worried about. So,
what's up, Yoli? We doing good. We're doing good. I mean,
it's cheap seats. We in the seat. Mike got his ankle wrapped up. I got my elbow wrapped up. We good. We had a rough weekend, but we here. You see the belt, Yoli? You see the belt?
Yeah, that's right. The big champ, baby. What is it? When he thinks of Braun, Braun's not a one-year wonder.
Nah.
If that's what you're trying to say, Jesus, I don't think he's a one-year wonder.
Come on. Now, Jesus, come on now. Come on, Jesus. You just
again, we've seen that though. So it's not like he's off on saying it. We've seen it to where linebackers spike. They do the thing to get their money, then all of a sudden they don't have those kind of years anymore.
Everybody seems like they get their money and don't have a year. So it's
we see that all the time with
I mean, Jake Elliott couldn't make a kick this year. What's the name from the Ravens? The great Tucker couldn't make a kick. Right.
Well, Tucker had some other mental shit going on.
Yeah,
the whole thing that busted loose. You had McPherson from the Bengals all of a sudden. Money Mac couldn't do shit. I mean, it's just people, when they get paid, they tend to slack off. It's crazy to me.
Koo couldn't make a damn kick at all, and he was money for 2 years. So you're right though. Anybody get paid, they slack off. But I don't think Braun is that guy. He worked his way to get here, and you got to think Zach Braun is not. He's not like that. He's not like the superstar. He fits in. He's a key piece that fits in with Nakobe Dean. So I think.
What he is a utility player. He does everything. He doesn't do everything at a superstar level, but he does everything at a good level.
Right, and
he has amazing tackling ability. He can cover. He knows how to read the offense. He does it all on a good level.
And he's one of the best tacklers in the league, and he fits a scheme. So I feel like,
it's not Ray Tucker. You said Ray Tucker.
Bobby Honda, Bobby Toyota. Here you go. Already. Bobby Toyota on a Monday. I didn't say no. Who is Ray Tucker, Bobby?
Well, you were trying to say Justin Tucker. I think you might have said something before Tucker, and it might have came out like you said Ray.
I'm glad you're paying attention, Bobby Toyota. Good seeing you on a Monday. But Mike, what you think about, bro, the Giants? Where is finesse when you need him? The Giants talking about getting Aaron Rodgers, bro. What are they doing?
Listen, and Jesus, you're right. There is not many good linebackers in the NFL today. They all just seem to be just average players. There's no standout studs. no like holy shit type dudes anymore in the linebacker core. They're all just there.
Yeah,
they're all just good. Right. I don't know what happened. I wish that position would come back because you used to love like the Sean Marion, the Lawrence Taylors, the Urlachers, the Briggs, Ray Lewis, Suggs. All them dudes were monsters.
You know why? I think, Mike, you could look at guys like Micah Parsons and say it's because a lot of these guys are in betweeners. Now you got all these edge rushers. Micah Parsons, size-wise, is a linebacker. You know what I mean? Like his speed, he's a linebacker. But now you got all these edge rushers, and the edge rushing position takes away from is half linebacker, half DN, right? It's like putting a Honda and a Chevy together. You know what I mean? And then it's like, so I think that edge position is what takes out the linebackers. Now you don't have these set linebackers, but Braun is an old school linebacker. That's what he's old school.
Yeah. And you're right, Jesus. And an athletic tight end has been exposing, and that's what you're seeing more of because we're not used to the tight ends being like this. You got Kelsey, Brock Bowers. You got all these Kittle. You got all these tight ends. Go there. All these dudes that can play like wide receivers now. It kind of hurts the linebackers because they're not used to that. Like you had some great tight ends in the past, but more now than before, you have tight ends on every single team that are just stud-ass players for their team.
Yeah. I mean, you got some Bobby Wagner's still there, but obviously he's not the same. I mean, the whole linebacking core of player is just kind of downgraded because the defense, you don't have them tacklers no more either. The defense ain't the same. You don't have them type of dudes that linebackers don't get 130, 110 tackles a year anymore. It's usually the safety or your safeties because these guys they're not great. They're not special up front, Mike. That's what I think. I think the game just changed, and it's a throwing game. It's a throwing game.
And Bobby, you're right. Scully said it too. You got linebackers. They're just, we don't think of them as linebackers or like casual fans don't look at them as linebackers. They think they're defensive ends because they're always in the backfield trying to get the quarterback. They're not playing a linebacker position in a sense. They are, but they're not, like we're used to more of the Mike back or the middle linebacker. You don't see a good middle linebacker really at all, like one of them dogs anymore.
No, it's hard to find. And like TJ Watt, I mean, you would never put him at a line. Could he play linebacker? I'm sure he could. He's an edge. He's in the middle.
He's in a 3-4, but it's just he's always rushing the quarterback in that.
Right, Micah Parsons. He's always standing up. He's never his hands never in the ground. He's always standing up. That's a linebacker, but it's an edge now. Khalil Mack. He's one of the last. To me, he's one of the last best. Well,
Roquan Smith. You can say Roquan Smith is a dog.
Roquan,
he's a middle linebacker though.
Yeah, and even the Ravens tight end that they got from the Steelers tight end Queen. Queen is nice. Patrick Queen.
Not a tight end. That's a linebacker. Queen.
Well, I'm still talking linebacker.
Yeah, he came from the Ravens and he went on there because
you still got those solid linebackers and all that, but not like what y'all mentioned for sure.
Yeah, not like back in the day. Hey, Abdul Carter's a monster. That dude's going to be a sick monster. James Pierce Jr., they're saying there's some character issues there with him. There's a lot of people saying there's some character issues. So I don't know what's happening there. I mean, they say that the coaches for Tennessee didn't play him all that much because of the issues he had with his character. So we're about to really see. But that Green from Marshall is a fucking monster.
Yeah, he is. He is a fucking monster. They got so Mike, they got a Trey McBride extension with the Cardinals. We've seen that happen, and obviously he's coming up as
Trey should. Yeah, he needed that. He's a monster. That's their tight end. That's their
one of the best tight ends. Anytime you can get Zach Ertz up out of there and still providing it at a level that he providing at and replace him with McBride. McBride is on the cusp of that top 5, inside the top 5, outside top 5 tight end. So they extended him.
What's crazy is I don't think Trey McBride had a touchdown.
He probably didn't because Kyler Murray, man. What's Murray out there?
He had two. He got two at the end of the year. But dude, he had 1,100. He had 111 receptions, 1,100 yards, and he averaged 10 yards a pass.
How do you?
And Jesus, you're right. They are meant to punish them dudes, but they just can't hit them high or hit them low. They got to hit that chest. They got to blow that thing right out.
And I just think the passing game it's like, well, what did we talk about last year? All these running backs didn't get paid. They trying to downgrade the running back game. Well, we know that's a bad mistake because Derrick Henry and Saquon Barkley led their teams to rushing Josh Jacobs. So they downgraded the running back position. So you don't need great linebackers to tackle wide receivers because they're not going to get down there. So now I feel like now they turning all these great quote unquote could be great linebackers in the edge rushers because of the passing game. You know what I mean?
Well, they're finding out now that in order to stop them running backs that they try to say aren't pivotal in the game, they're going to have to get those linebackers back to being linebackers. But again, it's the system they run. You run a 3-4 or a 4-3. That's what changes everything. But still, I mean, you got good linebackers out there. I mean,
there's a few.
I mean, they're all labeled as linebackers, Bobby. I get that. I'm just saying they just normally are just out there. They're not, and I think we were misunderstanding of the communication is we're talking about that middle linebacker, that Mike linebacker right in the back, in the middle, that'll just smash people loose back there, stuffing the run or hitting that dude coming across the middle. The edge linebackers we know about. It's always that middle. Like a Ray Lewis, an Urlacher, that type of dude. We don't have that dude in the middle of the field no more.
That's key to a defense because that's what I noticed this year with the Eagles, man. There's a lot of reasons why the Eagles defense was good, but one of the main reasons is because of the linebacking play and Howie Roseman and a lot of organizations don't focus on this. Like you said, Mike, it's not a focus on linebackers. It's either safe cornerbacks or we know it's pass rushers all the time. But your key is linebackers because now the tight end is the big weapon in the game now. Yeah. Who's going to guard the tight end? You can't. I mean, you got to have linebackers that can guard tight ends. So that's a key to winning. So I think that a lot of teams are starting to see, okay, Zach Braun, Nakobe Dean, a lot of these young tight ends, let your edge rusher be an edge rusher and go find you some solid Mike tackling linebackers. Devin Neal.
Normal guy, you're absolutely correct. There's running backs galore in this draft. I mean,
it's crazy.
I mean, amazing. Yeah, Amari Hampton, Genty, Junkins, Henderson, Caleb Johnson, Scatterbo, Devin Neal. They're all nice. Scatterbo. They're all nice.
Scatterbo gonna be raw. That's that name we're gonna call
Scatterbo on my. Look, Miles, you draft Scatterbo.
Scatterbo. Look, we're gonna be saying that name. We're gonna be saying Scatterbo all year next year. Scatterbo.
I'm going with Scatterbo.
30-yard touchdown. Oh, look what he do. He's Scatterbo.
It ain't gonna be Scatterbo. It's gonna be Scatterbro. Scatterbro.
Yeah, we went from Bro Nicks last year. We can't talk about Bro Nicks no more. We can't glaze up Bro Nicks no more.
That's it. You know what? I want Denver to get Scatterbo, so it could be the Bros over there in Denver.
That would be
Bro Nicks and Scatterbro.
Scatterbro and Bro Nicks. The bros
over there in Denver.
The bro, that's what they'll call them, the brother, the Bash brothers over there. Mike, where you think so they sound like Cooper Kupp's a goner because where you think Cooper Kupp fits in? If you could slide Cooper, you might have just said the team just now. Where could you slide Cooper Kupp in? Give me 2-3 teams that you could see Kupp going right into and putting up the same numbers.
Right now, right off rip. Chargers, Denver, because they both got guys. They both got ones. Yeah. Put a Kupp out there, help the situation. Yeah. And you know what? What about Dallas? Put him on the other side of CeeDee Lamb. I mean, I get it. That's a shit situation for you, but that's what I'm saying. I mean, they need a number 2, and he could be the number 2 and see what happens.
Don't do that to that man. Why, Mike? What did Cooper Kupp do to you? Really?
I'm just saying. That's a team that could use a number 2. like a real number 2 and be great, even a 3.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm a good normal guy. Look, Mike's right. It's right, but don't nobody want to go to Dallas. Cooper Kupp like Dallas. Hell no.
I mean, Jerry Jones might pay the motherfucker, so he might.
Oh, he gonna pay him. He gonna pay him. One thing you're gonna get in Dallas. You gonna get that.
You know who else? Vegas.
Yeah.
Vegas. They need help out there at the wide receiver position. I mean, they got 2 great tight ends. They got Jacoby Myers, but they could use another wide receiver.
I do like the Chargers. I like the Raiders more than the Cowboys. I like the Raiders, but they got to find a quarterback. But I like Denver. I like the Chargers. I like those 2. Yeah, he fit right in. No,
yeah, he'd be right up in there. And I think he would be great over there with Denver with Marvin Mims and Cortland Sutton. You put him out there, shit.
Yeah,
and they got the tight end, that Dulac. They got him, and then you bring in a running back.
Go get
Kamara. Alvin Kamara or a Scatterbro and just
Scatterbro.
Scatterbro be up in there, boy.
Anytime you say that, I'm Scatterbro. Bro, that's the hard. Some guys just got a raw ass football name. You know you got to be a star. If your name is Scatterbro, bro.
Scatterbro,
go get it, bro.
You do when I hit the field, you Scatterbro.
Yeah, you Scatterbro. Jesus said Cooper Kupp. Now I get you, Jesus. The Triple Crown is done. I mean, Puka is the closest thing to the Triple Crown, but
he said the Scattergoat.
The Scattergoat. That's
hey, Bobby, you absolutely right. You absolutely right. We will get to that though.
I know we getting to that. Yo, the Lakers are in the top seed. We barely halfway through the show, Bobby G. Damn. Come on now, Bobby G. The Lakers.
Hey, the NBA is cooking. Listen, Lakers took over the number 2 seed. The Cavs, they got the 50th win just last night.
Playoff.
No, not even Sunday. They just got their 50th win. Donovan Mitchell, they beat the Celtics. They were down. Look, man, this is the crazy shit to me. They are down 25-3, 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. Jason Tatum out there like, get these fools out, get the fuck out of here. You know, he's Jaden Brown, like, get out of here. You know, these trash, you know. The Cavs come all the way back and win that game by 7. You know what's really funny about that situation is before I left work that day, people were talking about making their bets. I said, hey, how about we make this one? This will make you some money if you really place it. Take the Cavs and give 5 points. So, like, they're getting the points. I said, yeah, take the Cavs and give 5. Watch what happens. Later that night, I got a message. Holy shit, you were right. I said, yeah, take the Cavs. Cavs are a squad. They did it the other night against Portland. They were down by 18 in the third quarter. No Donovan Mitchell playing. They came rolling back, won in overtime, but you saw DeAndre Hunter had 32. Ty Jerome had 26. These boys were dogs. Like, they doing the damn thing. And the Cavs, again, 50 games. 50 and 10.
That's crazy, man. Like, people don't even know they definitely, I don't even know how many they had to be in the high when LeBron, what's the most wins they had with LeBron? I want to say like
that was in the 60s.
Mid-60s. Yeah, they on pace to break LeBron's shit without LeBron. And then it's crazy.
Got a month and a half left.
Right. Jesus, I'm with you. I'm not going to say garbage. The NBA is mid, but that's because of the game, the watered down threes. I get it. You know what I mean? But I feel like now this might be that year with the Cavs because they're not a three-point shooting team. With the Lakers, if LeBron and Luka can make this run, this might be the year that kind of get this NBA, the NBA going back on NBC. Dun, 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 dun. Bruh. That is my, yeah, you're right. Hey, Zeus, nothing's been right since the NBA was off NBC. But I feel like if the Cavs keep balling and we get that team and Luka and LeBron can meet the Cavs in the championship and the Cavs can pull it out on NBC, the NBA is back, like back.
Listen, hey, Bobby G, you're right. The Blazers had a 97% win rate to win the game, and they lost. 97%. And the Cavs come back and won.
So you're
and the
saying
Lakers do have some shitty defense. Problem is if they dogging you on offense and they can play some mid defense, they'd be all right.
Yeah, you're right. Marv Albert, that's that boy. But hey, Zeus, You just said it, threes. Don't nobody care about defense. There ain't nobody playing defense but the Cavs. So
yeah,
it's all about, bruh, you can shoot your way to the chip. Shoot your way. Double nickel on them. Put that double nickel up.
Double nick.
Put that double nick.
They do that shit in a quarter now, man. It's crazy.
Right. They put 50 points up in a quarter. No, defense is over. There ain't no defensive stopper. Rest in peace to Dikembe Mutombo, Patrick Ewing, all them great.
Olajuwon.
Yeah, Olajuwon, Rodman. We all know those days are over, man. Those days are over. But if we can get back to I feel like the Cavs making a deep run because they aren't that shooting team and they actually play old school ball, we might be able to get a lot of NBA fans back rolling on. I'm paying attention now that it's after All-Star break, Mike. I'm looking forward, trying to rev up, even though my Sixers is garbage. Scatterbo.
Scattergo, guys.
Scattergo. But I feel like the Sixers going to slide in. They're going to make the first round interesting because they're going to slide in and play the Cavs. They're going to get 1 or 2 games, and then we go.
They better not. Listen.
Come on, just let us get 1 or 2.
No,
and
listen.
then we go for. Come on.
Hold on. I'm going to tell you why you don't even want to sniff the damn playoffs first, but let me get to
I know.
Hey, Zeus, you are absolutely right. 90s NBC TV commentators were the best.
The best.
The thing is I'd rather listen to the radio sometimes instead of some of these commentators. Like, I used to love Joe Tate as a Cavs fan back in the day. Like, I would turn the game on and watch it, but I'd turn Joe Tate on the radio and listen to him instead of the damn TV. Yeah. Or I wouldn't watch the TV at all and just listen to him doing some other shit, because when Joe Tate got on, I mean, that dude would straight be like, I don't even got the mic on, but I'm going to put him up.
Yeah.
He straight be like, cross the half court, to the line, to the lane, wham, with the right hand. And he just,
wham! Yeah.
I mean, just get to the corner, 3, 30. And
it's like he's seen the play coming before it happened.
I just got goosebumps saying it my damn self. Like, shit like that was where it was at, and I love to hear that. You're right. Back in the day, commentators were amazing in there. So few of them now.
I feel like Man Cave, we could host the shit out of the NBA game, but it's got to be a good game though. And look, if we sitting there courtside and we seeing 49 threes and 13 makes, I'm dogging them. They firing me on day one.
Hey, look, there's an app where we can do it, where we can host a thing. We'll have the game up. It'll be us talking. I looked at. I was into it a little bit earlier in the year, but it didn't get rolling because everything was switching up. Things were different with what we were doing, but we definitely can get into it because again, they'll play the game while we're sitting there talking on the sideline, on the side of it.
Hey Zeus, I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to get revved up. I'm still in football. I'm in combine transition mode, but it's tough. Right, Finesse, it's tough to watch basketball. Them damn Knicks, I mean, I love the Knicks, love the Sixers. I always had love for the Lakers. So I'm trying, Mike. I'm trying to but the Cavs are there, so I'm like, right, let's go.
He said if we get Aaron Rodgers, oh my God, you're never seeing me.
Finesse, I just said that. I was like, Finesse, I said, what are y'all motherfucking thinking about? You and the Steelers. Y'all want Aaron Rodgers?
Oh, man.
Come on, man. Who? The only person that wants Aaron Rodgers is Jeopardy. That's it. That's where he need to go.
He need to go to Minnesota and complete the whole cycle of him and Brett Favre doing the same thing. That's what he need to do.
But he's not even where Brett Favre was at the end of his career. Like, at least Brett Favre was slinging.
He's slacking big time. That's because he's going on all these, journeys to the caves and shit.
Yeah, he's smoking that Reggie too out there. He be on.
Hey, Bobby, you're right though. The Celtics have amazing defense. OKC does. The Cavs do. There is good defenses out there. It's just there's a lot more free chucking than there is good defense now.
Well, it's been like that. We've been watching the same game. That's why a lot of NBA heads that watch the game in its purest form, in its rawest form with the greatest players, they don't watch till the playoffs. I get it. I'm one of them. I really can't catch up to the NBA until it's time to stop shooting threes, play defense, and win. You know what I mean? But B Skrill said it right. Mike, this might be the only chance y'all dethrone.
I don't know if it's the only chance. It's a good year, though, to do it.
The best chance.
It's a good year to do it. It definitely is.
You can't, if you Mike, if y'all don't beat them this year,
then now in the back of their mind,
I know, but the Celtics are just they you know, they're gonna go get another piece next year.
And you gotta look at it like this. They gotta look at it like this though. Porzingis is on and off injured. That could be something that's done. Yeah, you know, he gonna be out of there. There's a lot of different positions going on. And Almighty, how do you not see the Cavs going to the Eastern Conference Finals?
Same reason why he just said the Browns don't trade him to the Eagles. Come on, finesse. Don't worry about us. Don't watch us. Don't watch me. Watch TV.
Okay. Myles Garrett ain't going nowhere. But I'm serious though. Why do you keep saying the Cavs ain't gonna make it? They keep beating teams. They beat teams without their stars, and they show the resilience of coming back and winning games they're getting dogged in against big name teams.
Mike,
they're showing you all this.
You want finesse. We've seen this movie before. You want finesse to say that your team is garbage, because then that's that Sunny D. You know, I'm getting my vitamin C. Hey, come on now. You gotta get your vitamin C in, finesse. That's how you get them chips, baby. You gotta stay hydrated. Look, finesse, let him say that shit, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, because you know, if finesse say that, you got 90% chance of pulling that chip out. Yes, S. Dot, this is my daughter's shit. I stole this shit. All right. Damn, I got a refrigerator full of thirsty. Scatter, bro.
Scatter, bro. Yeah, there's plenty of teams to watch in the NBA, Bobby. I agree with you. Plenty of teams, plenty of players. I mean, it's going to be – I think the playoffs are going to be great. I think the playoffs are going to be great once they start rolling. I think the playoffs will be real good.
Oh, yeah. I think they'll be, yeah. Because especially LeBron, anytime LeBron, Luka, that's matchup. That's, you know, you got to see that matchup. Oklahoma's young, strong. They've been leading, you know, Tropicana orange juice. It don't matter.
You gotta get that Simply Made. Man, I get that blueberry from Simply Made. That shit's where it's at. That blueberry.
You from the NFC East. You bougie. Come on, man. We city boys. Sunny D it up.
I love Sunny D too. Shit. Remember they used to have the red one? They had the red Sunny D and shit. That red Sunny D was crazy.
Bro, that shit 32 cents. It's hard out here for a player. Shit.
That red Sunny D, then they had the blue one.
The red one, the blue one. Shit. And it don't taste like, I don't like that. If I'm gonna drink my orange juice, it's gotta be, you know, it's not like I got the thing of Tropicana up there, but it ain't Tropicana, but it ain't that garbage, Mike.
You got that tang is what you got. You got that
yeah,
tang.
No, this ain't even that bad. No, that tang is terrible. That's
the whole shit. You got your glass of tang and a fried bologna sandwich, man. You was straight.
Yeah, I know where you from. I know how we met. Hell yeah. We was in the slums. Look,
that's what we want.
It ain't that bad, man. Now look, like finesse, how you like that? It ain't tang, bro. Damn, that's bad. You didn't want Stafford. Well, I would have rather had.
You should have took Stafford over anything, because you could have brought Cooper Kupp to there with Hyatt and Neighbors and had Kupp as your third option with Stafford, and Stafford could slang that rock still. You got people acting like Stafford still can't do it.
I'm taking Justin Fields, Stafford.
I love Justin Fields too, but
over
they're
any.
They're in that they got to compete with you and the Commanders now, with the Eagles and the Commanders. They got to go now. Fields is more of he can go to the Raiders and get brought along with some players. Stafford can go fit right in with any group of players.
Yeah. Well, no, you're right. That's perfect for them, but anybody but Aaron Rodgers. Anybody.
Yeah, A-Rod needs to not go nowhere.
Tanner McKee. Maybe Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett over Aaron Rodgers.
If you're not going to Minnesota, call it A-Rod.
Yeah, I mean, just call it already. I mean, I get it. You don't want to. It's like Kelsey coming back this year. We all knew Kelsey's coming back. He's not going to end on that note. It's hard to have that career and then end on a sour note, Mike. So what if it happens again? You know what I mean? So
it could. Listen, I'm telling you, their division. I've already said it. I do not think the Chiefs win their division, let alone I don't know if they make the playoffs, because you have the surging teams of the Broncos and the Chargers that are just going to get better with this offseason and the free agency and trades and the draft. I just don't see the Chiefs winning it next year. Cam Ward feels like a Steve McNair. Well, Eric McNair was a dog, though.
Eric McNair was a beast.
I like Eric McNair, man.
You talking about maybe the first.
He took the Titans to the Super Bowl against the greatest greatest show on turf. Lost by like 3 yards.
McNair was one of my favorites, man. McNair is the evolution of Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts, Josh Allen. That was Steve McNair, bro. And Steve Young, Steve McNair. Those were them two first, like dynamic quarterback throwers, runners. Yeah, Cam Ward's gonna be, if his head is right, if he not AR-15, if his head is right, I think he'll be raw.
He better not try to be like AR-15. That's a downfall for you. Don't do that shit. Look, Finesse says Eagles going to be on a decline. Josh Sweat leaving, Milton, Williams, Zach Bond.
Oh, they all gone today, huh? Finesse, they all left today.
Out of here.
Yeah, they out of here. Scatter, bro. Get out of here.
Scatter, bro. Gotta scatter, bro.
We already had this talk. Zach Brown ain't going nowhere. I already said Milton Williams can go. That's okay. We got to let people go. Y'all notice who we let go last year that went to the Niners and see what happened, right? Josh Sweat ain't going nowhere unless we bring in the big dog from Cleveland. And if we shake up, if Howie Roseman get Myles Garrett here, we going to shake up the century.
And listen, and what's going to happen is he's going to have to sign a couple of those guys and throw them in the deal in a signing trade with picks, and they'll just be in Cleveland and Myles would be there. That's what would have to happen, because we would take Josh Sweat and Zach Brown.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. You got to re-sign Josh Sweat to throw him in the package deal and throw him them first two for first. And man, Finesse, think about it. You a linebacker that paved your way, had to scrap your way into where you are. You made the Pro Bowl. You in a city like Philly, and then you win the Super Bowl. Man, you ain't trying to go nowhere, bro. You just want the bag.
I don't see Braun leaving, even if they get him money. If Philly can give him a decent bag, I see him staying and trying to continue what he's got going on there. Maybe the next time. Yes. Hey, I'm not sending Garrett anywhere. I'm just saying.
Nobody
was have the best chance of throwing a ton of shit at us and saying here. I'm not sending him anywhere.
He looked good in that green.
Years. He's got 2 years on his contract. He's staying right in Cleveland.
I think he's staying too, but I think if the Browns are gonna make that move, you're gonna have to shake up your whole team. We not shaking the baby dynasty. Ain't no need. I love Garrett, but I'll take Josh Sweat for like 20 million less. We good. We good. So
we good.
Yeah, I think the Browns gonna get this shit together, man. Quarterback, draft Jackson Dart, get a nice little running back, figure out what y'all gonna do with what's the name at running back? I can't think of his name. Yeah, Chubb. And what else you think, Mike? Well, receiver wise, y'all think y'all good at receiver? Y'all need a little piece.
I like Judy and Tillman and Moore. I think we could always use. We always could use another one. Like but I mean, what are we going to give up for one? You know, we could draft one, but I'm cool. We do need O-line.
Yeah,
and I think that's what we're going to use one of our second round picks with is grabbing O-lineman.
Always need an O-line to
but I mean, you see Kappa just got cut. I wouldn't mind bringing him in, or a couple of these guys that are going to be moving in free agency we can bring. We just need DeJuan Jones to stay weight-wise right, move him to the left tackle, and then we can get another right tackle if we want to release Conklin and be all right over there. We just need our left tackle sewed up. Ayuk, hey, they're looking to trade Ayuk. He could go to the Giants. Metcalf, I think Metcalf is going with Green Bay. Seattle and Green Bay have been talking this deal about their first-round pick and one of their receivers for Metcalf, and I think that's going to go through as soon as it can be done. I think Metcalf goes to Green Bay.
I'm not sold on Ayuk, man, and that money. I'm taking DK Metcalf. Metcalf, I think, is better than Ayuk, hands down. So
Metcalf can't run routes. That's the problem. He a big dude that can run fast.
Yeah, but that's why you got that's perfect, because you got Neighbors, one of the best route runners. So now you got route runner deep. But who gonna throw him the ball? That's Shedeur. So that means you assuming that Shedeur going to the Giants, right? No, the Browns are taking Shedeur, Mike.
I don't know what they're gonna do. Really, it all depends on what happens in free agency. Once that really hits and starts getting going, I'll be able to really dictate some more about what they're gonna do. And look, Tyler Lockett might get released. Look, Chargers, Broncos, the Raiders back with Pete Carroll. That's a hell of a move. The Giants could use him. I mean,
he's been injured. He's been banged up. I like him. He's at that point now in his career where his injuries, his concussions, he just got to stay healthy. But the dude is still a beast, man. So Seattle's going to lose Lockett and Metcalf.
Yeah.
Now you don't.
Listen, if Tennessee take Abdul Carter, dude, there's going to be a lot of people eyeing for that number 2 spot. The Jets want to move up and get a QB. Now they're talking. They want to make the move from 7. Dude, they might be trying to trade Devontae Adams. You can throw Adams and a couple first-round picks to the Browns. We take Adams on.
How many? He got a year left? Probably a year, right?
Something like that, yeah. I mean, I'll take Adams on.
I would. I mean, because he don't want to. He's not
you got to move draft Dart.
Don't you have to move Devontae at this point? The only reason why he came there was for A.
Well, yeah, right? they're trying to move him. They're either releasing him or they're trying to trade him now, but they're going to release him.
I like that. I like somebody getting, because he's still got work in him, man. You just need that quarterback. You got to have that quarterback for him, because you seen what happened when he was in the rate with the Raiders.
I feel like Travis Hunter going to you guys. I feel like unless you guys get scared that the Jets are going to really make that move, and you guys make the move with the Browns or something, I feel like you guys take Travis Hunter. There's quarterbacks that you can get later on, or again next year. But you guys need to pick up. He's going to shake up with the free agency, because if you guys get a veteran quarterback that you guys could really like for the next year or two, you guys will take Travis Hunter and then worry about a quarterback next year.
So you think Travis they're going to move up to get him, or he's going to be there?
They can stay at 3 and get him.
So are they talking all this talk about Travis going 1 and 2 or 2?
I think Abdul Carter is the main guy going 1 or 2.
He's the best player. And then so you're not taking Travis Hunter over Shedeur, that's for sure, right?
Again, I'm trading back, or if for some crazy reason Dart launches himself up in that top 5, I'm taking Dart over all them quarterbacks.
Well, you know what? The Browns got the big stadium. They need a big name, Mike. I'm just gonna let.
Shedeur would be it. I got no problem with Shedeur either.
I think it's gonna be Shedeur, bro. Because I think they need the name. They want that prime time with it. Who knows? A couple years from now,
the coach could change us. The fancy gone.
Yeah, maybe prime time comes to Cleveland, right? Ashton, where y'all at? You're right behind Parma. Prime time gonna make Parma prime time. Who knows? It's all. I think the Browns all got to look at this, because they gotta please Myles Garrett, and they gotta fill them seats, Mike. So I think Shedeur going to the Browns.
I wouldn't mind Shedeur coming to the Browns. I'm not a huge Cam Ward fan, but I've seen some of his stuff. He looks like he could be a good fit. But again, I'm gonna ride Jackson. I'm gonna be the Jackson Dart train, just like I was Bro Nix last year. I think he's the one.
Yeah, you did.
DJ Reed isn't re-signing with the Jets. Yeah, listen, there's a lot of things going to be switching up. This free agency that's about to open up, and the trades that are about to happen, they're about to be crazy.
Yeah, it's about to be crazy trades. Mike is the quarterback whisperer, though. So Jackson Dart, you might be.
I'm telling you, Jackson Dart.
Jackson Dart. But Shedeur, man, they look real good on the back of a Browns. Sanders on the back of the Browns. Starting y'all new franchise. Myles Garrett, like, okay, got prime time might be here in a couple years.
Well, yeah, see, and that might lock him in too, because if they can't get shit going, they know they're firing Stefanski. They may throw money at Prime. He gonna want to bring in Warren Sapp, and he got who else? He just bringing over there? Was Marshall Faulk a part of that shit now?
And he gonna bring in
that whole coaching staff over here. Pat Schumer,
right?
We don't like Pat, but Pat doing some things with Shedeur, so I mean, it might be worth it.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Deion brings that. He brings the education, and he brings those Hall of Fame players that Myles Garrett gonna be like, damn, Marshall Faulk's offensive coordinator. I ain't going nowhere, bro. Let's work this shit out.
Hey, Zeus, they can want Shedeur to the Giants all they want. It doesn't mean that's gonna happen, but I get it. They do want that. For what though? What if Shedeur goes there and is trash? So what, the Giants should just trash some more? I mean, they still need to work on their offensive line there because they can't protect the quarterback.
If it's already bad to have two trash New York teams. If they get Shedeur and they trash, that's gonna make their NFL look even worse. Because now you got the two biggest markets with the two trash teams. They don't want that.
Well, that's why I think the Jets may try to move up because again, they have a defense. They have a top 5 defense that wasn't top 5 last year, but they should have been. They have the players on that squad. You got some guys on the offense, Breece Hall, Conklin, Brandon Allen. I mean, you have Devontae Adams, Garrett Wilson. You have guys.
Oh, you have it. And they already talking about, I seen it today. They're looking at re-signing Wilson and Garrett Wilson and what's the name on the defense? I can't think of his name. Bro, I can't do the names today. I'm off names. Swag in the cornerback. Yeah. Sauce. So they re-signing that whole Sauce.
Wilson Gardner, still might get traded depending on things. And hey, he would have to be in if the Jets want to move up to 2. He's got to be involved in that. I'm taking him in that stuff over Devontae. I'd rather have Garrett Wilson, and 2 first rounders and whatever else is they finagle. And I'll go back to 7, and then I'll take Jackson Dart then.
So you giving up So which receiver are you giving up in a trade if you're the Jets? You rather give up, or the Jets?
Well, they'd rather give up Devontae Adams because that's the money.
Devontae, because he's older.
Young. But I'll tell you right now, I'm dictating the trade. I'm saying you want 2, we taking Wilson and 2 first. That's what we want.
Yeah, that's a move right there. Hell yeah.
And then you can have your 2, and then at 7, we're drafting whatever we want.
Finesse, I already know them Giants gonna be. I think y'all gonna be making a lot of movement because you see where the Eagles at. You see where the Commanders is making a splash already. Even though to me that's not. I mean, Deebo Samuel is good. He's good. I mean, is Ayuk? Obviously, they thought Ayuk was better than Deebo. So So the Giants, I think, are going to be making some hella moves, especially with the coach they have. They can't. They got to get his man something, right, Mike?
Yeah, normal guy bunnies are drafted. Shedeur Sanders. Hey, Wilson, look, you're not going to get both Hunter and Shedeur. The Jets will never be able to do that because that's 2 top 5 guys, top 6 guys, or top 7 guys. They're going to have to give up their 7th pick and Wilson to move up with another first round pick, and it'll never happen.
2 weeks, Finesse. It goes official.
Free agency, legal tampering is March 10th, and then it opens up at 4 p.m. on the 13th.
So we going in ham. We were talking about it's got to have a free agency week, Mike. Free agent week, FA week. Yes, it's a lot of guys going to be on the move. A lot of guys going to make splashes. A lot of guys going to stay where you thought they were leaving. So it's going to be an anxious next 10 days to see where everything kind of shakes up.
Oh, it is going to be crazy. What about Tank? Well, we only got a couple minutes left. We can't really dive into that. Tank Davis and that Roach fight came to a draw. That shit was crazy. Yeah.
They said, hey, that was a good fight. That was a hella good fight. It was
a good fight, but it was crazy, man.
Real good fight.
The whole knee thing, what boxing fans, some don't understand is you're allowed to take a knee without being hit, and it's voluntary. It's not a knockdown then.
They said that if they just want Tank to lose, they said if the ref would have caught it, that would have been
he would have lost.
So even, yeah. But Tank,
Jesus, Tank had more power shots, more body shots, landed more punches, period, than Roach did.
Look,
so
you got to call
it. He didn't win clearly.
The man said that he felt, he just had his hair done, had a lot of grease in his hair and shit and sweat and shit. I believe him. I don't think Tank's that type of dude to make excuses. If you look at the numbers, it was called exactly how it was called, man. It's fight again.
Tank landed more more power, more body, more punches, period.
Yeah. We just want to
how that is.
That was a great fight. So we just want to see these great fights. So run it up again, run it back.
Well, now what's next? You got May 2nd's a huge one. Garcia, Haney, and
Garcia, Haney, and what was
Garcia's fighting Raleigh Romero, Haney's fighting somebody, and I forget who the third dude is. They're fighting. There's 3 big names fighting on that.
Hey, the big fights are coming up, man. I'm just glad to see these guys finally stepping in the ring with each other, not running, not ducking, and signing that paperwork, Mike. Don't duck. Scatterbo.
Scattergo.
Scatterbo.
All right, man. We appreciate y'all for jumping in the chat, for viewing us. Hey, jump over to our YouTube. Hit that at the Man Cave 8172. Hit all the buttons. Get us subscribe. Get us a like. Do it all. Yeah. Spread the word. Share to your friends. Get everybody in here. We're going to have some big things coming up, especially with the draft. Different things happening. We're about to blow the hell up. Make sure you're a part of it. But as of today, we'll see you tomorrow. Sportsman is probably going to be early because I got some things to handle. But salute.
Finesse.